Some of you might feel that the voice that you create sounds too thick or too thin or too rough. Some of you may ask, how can I sound more mature, more formal? Maybe others ask, and others want to know, how can I not sound like a child? I'm Nirmala Trisna. I am going to share tips on modifying our vocal character. You're watching MC Bali channel with me, Nirmala Trisna, from Bali, Indonesia. Let's start with making our voice sounds thinner or more cheerful. So this is the exercise. Before saying the sentence out loud, say the letter E, long E, and then with one breath directly say the sentence that you are going to say. Let's try. E. Today is a good day, and let's start it with a big smile. Maybe it would sound more obvious if we compare the two voices or two vocals, one without the long E and one that is preceded with the long E. So let's try again. Today is a good day, and let's start it with a big smile. Preceded with the long E. E. Today is a bright day, and let's start it with a smile. I think it sounds obvious that the vocal preceded with long E sounds thinner and crispier. What about if we want to make the vocal rounder, thicker? Precede our sentence with long ah. Today is a bright day, and let's start it with a smile. Today is a bright day, and let's start it with a smile. I believe you can hear the difference. The sentence that is preceded or started with long sounds rounder. And now let's try to make our voice sound softer, smooth, like a smooth operator. Start by saying long oo. Let's compare one without long oo and then proceeded with long oo. Today is a bright day, and let's start it with a smile. Ooh. Today is a bright day, and let's start it with a smile. It is a simple exercise, but it is quite useful to modify our vocal organs by trying to make it in a certain shape or form, like our vocal cords shaped a certain way when we start or when we say a letter E. And then it will be rounder if we say a letter ah. And then ooh, different vocal cords positioning when we say E, ah, and ooh. So if we do this exercise regularly in the morning or before we go to bed or when we're just alone in a room, it will be beneficial for our vocal cords to be in a certain shape and form. And then if we can exercise it regularly, it will shift to this certain new position, and our output, our vocal, can sound differently or sound as we expected. So now I will just let you practice, exercise this vocal modifying exercise, and let me know how it turns out. please write down in the comment section, and also by saying where you're from. It would be interesting to hear from you, to hear where you're from, and we can get connected globally through this content. That's all for now. Don't forget to subscribe to MC Bali channel. Watch my other videos where I share tips on public speaking and also MC in action. I'm Nirmala Trisna. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks again for your abundant support. See you next time. Stay safe, healthy, and happy.